The Department of Homeland Security tonight has informed the presidential campaign of Mitt Romney that he will begin receiving Secret Service protection this week on a day when Romney just demolished his closest opponent, Newt Gingrich, in the Florida primary. It all looks to many like Romney is gearing up to take on President Obama in the fall, although there are still a lot of folks who see it very differently, starting with Newt Gingrich. Here's tonight's coverage of Your Voice, Your Vote.
Thanks, you guys.
Mitt Romney, call him the new comeback kid. Or maybe Romney's the gangster. Just a few days ago, polls in Florida showed him slipping behind Newt Gingrich, who was surging after his big win in South Carolina last week.
I would love to understand how it is that Speaker Gingrich characterizes himself as more conservative than me.
Then Romney and his allies unloaded. The Romney forces fired an unprecedented barrage of harshly negative ads at Gingrich. They outspent the Gingrich team by a staggering $15.4 million to $3.4 million. Only one of the thousands of Romney ads that aired was positive.
Soy Mitt Romney y apruebo este mensaje.
It was in Spanish. They even enlisted Tom Brokaw of NBC. Clip from the day Gingrich was reprimanded and fined by his colleagues in the House of Representatives.
Tonight, he has on his own record the judgment of his peers, Democrat and Republican alike.
It all worked, and Newt knew it, even as he vowed to fight on.
And we're going to have people power defeat money power in the next 6 months.
So what happened here? And more important, what comes next? We hit the road on the final day on the campaign trail in Florida. And what we found crisscrossing the state from Jacksonville to Tampa and back to Orlando was that in Florida, size matters. It's a huge state, and Romney had a huge hoard of cash to spend. But there's something else, and it's what's fueling this Republican struggle. Heart matters, too.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
In Jacksonville Monday morning, only a paltry few Gingrich supporters turned out in a hotel conference room. But they love him in a way you rarely see with Romney voters.
Do you like coming out here today? Yeah, why?
Just because I like Newt.
You like Newt.
That's Justin Anthony. His dad, Malcolm, is a true blue Newt fan.
He is there for the American people, and I don't see any other candidate articulating it with the force and the ability that he does and the proven track record to do it.
Okay, you're the Nightline guy. I got a show in late night.
You knew it was going to happen. Herman Cain is back. Remember, for a few weeks before allegations of sexually inappropriate behavior, which he denied, drove him from the race, it was Cain who captured the beating conservative heart of the party, soaring past Romney in the polls with blunt talk and big ideas.
Now, I've been told by some people, well, you can't get that done. I say, why? Well, because you don't know how Washington works. Yes, I do. It doesn't.
Now, after first endorsing the people, Cain is backing Gingrich, and both hope the same restless Tea Party energy in the Republican Party that Cain captured can sustain Gingrich.
I hereby officially and enthusiastically endorse Newt Gingrich for President of the United States.
Both men carry the scars of scandal, and Cain's are still clearly fresh.
What do you think about the baggage that people talk about when they talk about Newt Gingrich?
Terry, everybody has baggage. Some of it is real, some of it is not real. There's no perfect candidate.
Do you have regret about the way your campaign ended?
I am angry about the way my campaign ended. I'm a human being. When your campaign is forced to end because of false accusations, yes, that makes me angry.
It was another small crowd for Gingrich in Tampa, but halfway across the state, it was a different story. In the Villages, a sprawling retirement community, Romney drew a huge crowd for his last rally before the voting began. And clearly feeling buoyant, he led them in song.
America, America, God shed his grace on thee.
But like so many Romney crowds, they're subdued, respectful, but he doesn't seem to light them up. Money buys a lot, but it can't buy love. When you listen to them, you hear one big thing, not so much about Romney, but about Obama. They want to beat him in the fall.
John, what brought you out here?
I think we need a change in the government. The way things are going right now, there are a lot of people that are not very happy because we feel that the Obama administration sort of seems like it's anti-capitalistic, you know?
My leadership will end the Obama era and begin a new era of American prosperity.
So even as he basked in victory tonight and turned his attacks toward President Obama, Mitt Romney knew this fight would continue. He hasn't sealed the deal.